Walk onto any dealership lot today, and you'll notice something strange. Some SUVs are flying off the lot in days, while others are sitting there, week after week, month after month. Same dealership, same market, same buyers. So why can't dealers sell certain SUVs? The truth is, it's not always about price. It's not always about brand reputation either. Many of these SUVs look great on paper. Big screens, modern styling, advanced safety features, but once buyers start digging deeper, the cracks begin to show. And buyers today are more informed than ever. Dealers quietly admit there are certain SUVs they struggle to move no matter how much they discount them. Salespeople avoid pushing them. Some models get buried at the back of the lot. Others are advertised aggressively online with special deals that never seem to end. Why? Because these SUVs suffer from common problems buyers don't want anymore. Poor reliability records, outdated engines, bad fuel economy, weak resale value, cheap interiors, or worst of all, a reputation mechanics warn people about. In today's market, buyers want value, dependability, and long-term peace of mind. SUVs that miss even one of those marks quickly become dealer headaches, and once word spreads, it's nearly impossible to reverse that damage. In this video, we're breaking down the exact reasons dealers can't sell these SUVs. No hype, no brand loyalty. Reliability is everything in today's SUV market. Buyers don't want surprises, and when a vehicle develops a reputation for breakdowns, electrical issues, or engine failures, sales collapse fast. Many SUVs that dealers struggle to sell aren't bad-looking or outdated. Their biggest problem is what happens after the sale. Owners report constant warning lights, transmission issues, infotainment failures, or expensive repairs before 100,000 miles. Online reviews spread this information faster than ever. Once a model is labeled unreliable, buyers walk away without even test driving it. Salespeople know this, which is why some SUVs are rarely recommended unless the buyer specifically asks for them. Modern SUVs rely heavily on electronics. When manufacturers rush new technology without proper testing, it backfires. Faulty sensors, glitchy touchscreens, adaptive cruise failures, and camera malfunctions frustrate owners. Repairs are expensive, and warranties don't always cover everything. Mechanics also play a big role. When independent repair shops consistently see the same SUVs coming in with major problems, word spreads locally. Mechanics warn friends, family, and customers to avoid certain models. That alone can kill demand in a city or region. Dealers feel the impact immediately. Trade-ins pile up, used inventory sits longer, discounts increase, profit margins shrink. Some SUVs become so undesirable that dealers send them straight to auction instead of keeping them on the lot. Fuel economy matters more than ever, even in the SUV segment. Gas prices fluctuate, but buyers have learned one lesson. Inefficient vehicles cost thousands more over time. Many SUVs dealers struggle to sell are simply too thirsty. Big, naturally aspirated engines, outdated transmissions, heavy platforms that weren't designed with efficiency in mind. Buyers compare numbers, and when one SUV gets significantly worse mileage than competitors, it's game over. Today's buyers expect balance. They want power when needed, but they also want reasonable fuel costs. Turbocharged engines, hybrid systems, and improved aerodynamics have raised expectations. SUVs that still rely on old technology feel outdated overnight. Even worse, some SUVs promise good mileage on paper but fail to deliver in real-world driving. Owners report city MPG far lower than advertised. That hurts trust and resale value. Dealers then struggle to resell used versions because buyers know the truth. Families, commuters, and rideshare drivers all avoid gas guzzlers. Even off-road buyers now consider efficiency. That means inefficient SUVs are only attractive to a shrinking audience. Dealers often try to compensate by lowering prices, but fuel costs aren't negotiable. Buyers do the math.
A cheaper SUV with bad MPG can end up costing more than a priced.
Resale value is one of the biggest silent killers of SUV sales. Buyers may not think about it during the test drive, but they absolutely think about it when signing the paperwork. Some SUVs lose value faster than almost anything else on the road. Within 3 years, they're worth thousands less than competitors. Buyers who research depreciation quickly cross these SUVs off their list. Dealers hate low resale value because it affects everything. Leasing becomes unattractive. Trade-ins are worth less. Used inventory becomes harder to move. Profit margins shrink on both new and used models. Why do some SUVs depreciate so badly? Poor reliability history, weak brand reputation, oversupply, discontinued models, or lack of long-term demand. Buyers today think ahead. They ask, what will this be worth in 5 years? If the answer is disappointing, they walk away, even if the SUV looks good today. Low resale value also signals risk. Buyers assume something must be wrong if a vehicle loses value so quickly. Even if the SUV is fine mechanically, perception becomes reality. Dealers then get stuck with aging inventory. Incentives grow larger, special financing appears, but buyers still hesitate. Nobody wants to feel like they're making a bad financial decision. Strong resale value equals confidence. Weak resale value equals doubt, and doubt kills sales faster than almost anything else. Next, we'll look at a problem buyers notice immediately the moment they step inside: cheap interiors and poor build quality. First impressions matter, and for many SUVs dealers can't sell, the problem starts the second a buyer opens the door. Hard plastics everywhere, loose trim, fake leather that feels thin and uncomfortable, buttons that don't click properly, screens that look outdated. Buyers notice all of it instantly. In a competitive SUV market, interior quality has improved dramatically. Even budget brands now offer soft-touch materials and well-designed cabins. SUVs that fall behind feel overpriced, no matter their actual sticker price. Buyers compare interiors side by side. When one SUV feels cheap next to another at the same price point, it's an easy decision. No amount of exterior styling can fix a bad cabin experience. Noise is another issue. Some SUVs suffer from poor sound insulation. Road noise, wind noise, and engine noise make them feel unrefined. Test drives expose these flaws immediately. Dealers know interiors sell vehicles. When a salesperson struggles to justify poor materials or dated designs, the sale usually dies right there. Over time, cheap interiors also age badly. Seats wear faster, buttons fade, panels rattle. That further hurts resale value and brand trust. Buyers today want comfort, technology, and quality, not excuses. SUVs that fail in this area quickly become unwanted inventory. Next, let's talk about SUVs that look modern but hide outdated engines and transmissions underneath. An SUV can look brand new and still feel old the moment it starts moving. That's exactly the problem with many unsold models sitting on dealer lots. Outdated engines struggle to compete. Poor acceleration, rough shifting, weak towing performance, or engines that feel strained under normal driving conditions. Buyers notice immediately. Modern buyers expect smooth, efficient power delivery, advanced automatics, CVTs done right, hybrids or refined turbo engines. SUVs still using old transmissions or inefficient engines feel behind the times. Some SUVs also suffer from known powertrain issues, transmission failures, oil consumption, cooling problems. Once buyers read about these issues, trust disappears. Dealers often try to shift focus to features or pricing, but buyers want solid fundamentals first. An SUV that doesn't drive well is a hard sell. Performance isn't about speed, it's about confidence. Merging, towing, passing, and daily driving should feel effortless. When it doesn't, buyers move on. As technology evolves, outdated powertrains become liabilities, and dealers are left explaining why a new SUV feels like it belongs in the past. Next, we'll cover something that hurts sales quietly but powerfully: poor brand trust and past mistakes.
Brand reputation sticks, and when a manufacturer makes mistakes, SUVs pay the price long after problems are fixed. Recalls, lawsuits, engine failures, or transmission scandals leave scars. Even if newer models improve, buyers remember the past. Trust takes years to rebuild. Some brands struggle because of inconsistent quality. One good model doesn't erase 3 bad ones. Buyers prefer brands with predictable reliability. Dealers feel this frustration daily. They explain improvements, redesigns, and updates, but skepticism remains. Buyers simply choose safer options. Social media and forums amplify reputation damage. One viral complaint can reach millions, and negative stories often outweigh positive ones. Brand trust affects resale value, financing, insurance, and long-term ownership costs. Buyers think holistically now. When brand confidence drops, SUVs become harder to sell even if they're technically decent. Next, let's talk about pricing problems that don't make sense to buyers.
Some SUVs simply ask too much for too little. Buyers compare features, quality, reliability, and pricing instantly. If an SUV costs the same as a better competitor or more, it struggles. Buyers don't overpay just for a badge anymore. Dealers can discount, but heavy discounts signal weakness. Buyers wonder why it isn't selling. Value matters. When an SUV feels overpriced, sales stall fast. Next, we'll look at design mistakes buyers never warmed up to. Design is subjective, but some SUVs miss the mark badly. Awkward proportions, strange grills, overdone styling. Buyers either love it or hate it, and hate dominates. Polarizing designs age poorly. Dealers get stuck with inventory nobody wants. Even great deals can't fix ugly design. Finally, let's wrap it all together. If dealers can't sell an SUV, there's usually a reason, and it's rarely just one thing. Reliability issues, poor efficiency, bad resale value, cheap interiors, outdated tech, weak brand trust, all add up. Before buying any SUV, research deeply. Look beyond discounts and incentives. Sometimes the best deal is the one you walk away from. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, and comment which SUV surprised you most.